Hi, I'm Saki or Kiwi, whatever, and I finished Resident Evil 5. It was my first playthrough, and I played on veteran. Thank you, my dear Twitch viewer. But this video is what I have to say about this nightmare that I have survived. And yes, the nightmare being Resident Evil 5. Yeah. Gosh, I really sound like I have no energy. I'm so sorry for that. But, Resident Evil 5, the legendary main. Oh, I cannot speak. Resident Evil 5, the legendary mainline game that many fans have come to love, surprisingly. A game created for the nostalgic PlayStation 3. But I did not play it on PlayStation 3, unfortunately. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm low-key a fraud. But before I begin talking about my actual experience and what I found bad or good about the game, I'm gonna be talking mainly about the bad things. I wanna yap some more about other stuff. You can skip. I'm gonna put the time here where you can skip to. And yeah, it's just optional. Like if you wanna listen, be a W viewer. I want to thank all the people that have yelled at me on my stream, telling me what to do when I lost, and helping me turn Sheva into an absolute unit. Even though that lasted her like one chapter, but that's fine. They still tried. It worked for a bit. And playing RE5 really made me love the franchise even more, and I cannot wait to finish the rest of the games. I'm currently playing Resident Evil 1. So if you're watching this on YouTube and don't follow me on Twitch yet, I suggest you follow me there so you won't miss any Resident Evil streams. So yeah, let's get into the main thing. Proximity bombs, grenades, and explosives in general. I either have a massive skill issue or it's the game's fault. But seriously, you make the enemies so bulky that in veteran mode, I can barely kill them without wasting 4 chapters worth of ammo. Now, that's a real issue, isn't it? I wouldn't have passed so many chapters if I didn't buy a good quantity of explosives. Like, explosives was really out there saving my ass. I never had ammo. I lacked it because these things just wouldn't go down. I tried to save ammunition so badly by dodging the enemies, looting everything I can, but as soon as I was jumped by one of these, I knew all my efforts have gone to a waste. I tried it without bombs at first, resetting after a few deaths, but after Sheva ruined my plan like a bazillion times. I just sighed and bought the explosives. Not even 5 minutes and I'm done. What a great game design, Capcom. I'm serious. Like, the explosives can really kill anything. Strong enemies, weak enemies, Sheva, bugs. Oh, I fucking want to burn those bugs. Why did you say that? I love this. Sheva and Shiva. But yeah, Shiva dies a lot actually. Yeah. But I think I'm done complaining about how how bad my aim is. That I need to buy explosives every chapter. So yeah, let's move on. Other problem I had with this game is some of the boss level designs. And I'm not talking about the designs of the characters. I'm talking about the fight, how it works. Some of them are so bad. First, mini boss. You can fight him optionally, but it's still a pain in the ass whether you're playing on easy or veteran. His name is the execution, the guy that executes you, and you and Shiva are running away when suddenly, as you hide in a small shack, a horde of villagers is sent to fight you. As you fight them, okay, trying to survive, protect yourself and Shiva, your way is open thanks to the executing guy. You think he'd be the type of man to take the thank you and leave, but no. He's out to beat your fucking ass. This whole sequence is like 5 minutes. Like, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's longer or shorter, but it feels like 5 minutes or longer. It's not really hard after you die once since you get a hang of it quickly, but it's boring and stressful as you try to dodge every enemy in your way while Shiva takes the stupidest routes, making you sweat at her along the way. Next is Popokarimu, a bat. It's like I said it's so wrong, but it's like a bat creature that's like mixed with something. Like it has a parasite, so it's like mutated and it's ugly, but it has a good design. It's like interesting. Like I love the design, and the fight isn't bad either. You got plenty of ammo. Like you had ammo at hand all the time. The game gives you explosives as well, so I didn't have to buy them this time. And it's a quick and easy fight. No complaints on my side. It's safe to say that Sheva hasn't really died here. I think maybe once, but I think it was no, I think it was me mainly dying because she would step on or the boss would step on a bomb and I would die. But that's like a stupid death, so I have no complaints. It's like the giant from Resident Evil 4, but this is worse, in my opinion. I don't know. I did beat Resident Evil 4 remake on hard, so I know what I'm saying. You get put on a vehicle using where you have to use your machine gun. And not only are you fighting this boss, but you're fighting villagers that have Molotovs. Like this isn't a fair fight. Gosh, I struggled. It's not a hard fight, but having to keep an eye on them, dodge, and fight the giant is really frustrating. Luckily, this is one of the only fights where you don't have to worry about Sheva's existence. Like, thank God. Because if I had to, like, watch out for Sheva, I would actually quit this game. But I'm skipping Irving because he's pretty easy too. You all you do is dodge and use your machine gun. It's right after the giant, and I have like nothing to say about him. There's tons of bosses I have nothing to say about, and I'm also lazy and don't want this video to be hours long, so I'm just gonna skip them because they're like nobody cares about them. I'm also gonna skip the Excella fight because she's just like Irving, sort of. And they were either easy or I just choose not to comment, so let's move on. Sparkles and champagne. VIP my section, royalty looking sexy, you know that be my name. I'm tired of that. Alright, Ouroboros, whatever the name is. This is like an African name and I don't want to mispronounce it anymore. I'm tired. But it's like a man. It's like a test subject of Wesker's and he has Ouroboros and it like Wesker yaps about how he's not suitable and the parasite has like rejected him, so he like transforms and mutates. And this fight, I hate this fight. The strategy of this fight is to use the explosive barrels, get him down, and use flamethrower while Shiva shoots, or Shiva uses flamethrower and you shoot. It's a horrible, I cannot speak, I'm sorry. It's a horrible design of a boss. Like, the game would never accept my flamethrower. Like, I would get him down, and he would recover as soon as I started burning him. Despite Shiva actually shooting to keep him down. I tried to make her use the flamethrower as well, but it just wasn't working. Even searching up strategies, many people on forums have decided on a simple answer to just buy an RPG and blast this thing away. It's not unbeatable, but it's frustrating, buggy, and nearly impossible. Can unbeatable and a nearly impossible be in the sentence? In the same sentence? I think so. And when I think so, I'm right. This boss also takes ages to kill, especially on veteran and up, like professional, I mean, due to how their HP increases. So yeah, I really don't have the patience to deal with this. I really don't. So I just bought the RPG and I put it up his ass, very respectfully. And I was happy and done with it. And could play the game normally again. Jill and Wesker. What a fun fight. Like, genuinely. Wesker just couldn't find me at all. After, like, Shiva suggests hiding, and I hide, and he just got stuck there. Like, maybe that's, like, part of the game, but he wouldn't get out. And me and Shiva got out, and he was just there looking for me. I guess Wesker isn't as smart as he is, because he got beat by me and my AR partner, nuh-uh, Wesker. I'm the new beast. So yeah, Jill will run around shooting her gun, inflicting high damage, but all you have to do is get her, like, get behind her and wrestle a bit. Oh, how I wish I could wrestle with Chris. Anyway, you cannot kill her. And I made that mistake. So I was treating this like a normal fight, and I thought you were supposed to shoot Sheva, but I was wrong, and the game told me my partner had died. And I'm Chris. Chris, I'm so sorry for traumatizing you. I am so sorry. You're supposed to, like, take out the device from her chest and not kill her. Like, you can shoot at the device, but not her. And I gave her a fucking headshot and she died. But safe to say, this was an easy boss fight, and all it did was strain my thumbs with the amount of clicking I had to do. So I said I was gonna talk about boss fights, but I'm gonna talk about this one level because to me, that shit was worse than fighting a boss. It's like a room filled with liquors. This took me a long time, many amount of tries. Like, you actually have to pay attention to what you do. What Shiva does, it's just all over the place. Like, you're being followed by 10 lickers, Shiva's fighting lickers. You have to watch if you're dying, if she's dying. It's so frustrating. Like, it's so jarring, you know? Your goal is to open the door to something and, like, turn on the power, or I think, if I remember right. And yeah, so you could get across this bridge, and you're being followed by like 10 lickers or more. And I have never been in hell, but I doubt that hell is worse than whatever this level was. She was being obnoxious. I had to yell come on at her at all the time. Like, I don't like putting her into the attack mode because she becomes highly vulnerable, letting enemies do anything to her. She's like a turret basically. They can get damaged. So yeah, I don't like relying on this attack mode of hers or her in general. And after many attempts, I managed to do it, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done this video. But I hate this level, and I hope it's gonna be less worse in the remake. If they even do a remake. Now, the last bosses. Or, well, a boss. Wesker Part 1. Easiest fight, no complaints here. Fun dialogue of Wesker complaining about humanity millions of times, like we get it, Wesker. But that's okay. Wesker, we do not discriminate. You just have to shut the lights, make Wesker blind, get a rocket launcher, and blow him up. Oh, wait. He can hold that? Oh, shoot it and then blow him up. Now, I said I have nothing to complain about, but I actually lied. Why does he recover so fast on veteran? I had to hold him down so many times. It took so long for Shiva to finally stick that virus thing in him. This was horrible. But afterwards, you get rewarded with such a good emotional cutscene. You're lucky, Capcom. You don't have me on your bad side yet. You don't wanna see me when I'm angry. Type shit. Wesker Part 2. I have nothing positive to say about this. It went as wrong as it could, really. I was already tired of the game, like I wanted to go to sleep. My head was hurting. I wanted it to end. I had no ammo. Like, there was the legendary boulder punching scene. But yeah. So Wesker, like, advanced, like, he mutates even more, you know, since you stuck that virus in him. And when you're out of ammo, you're done for. You won't find any laying around. Why would you? You were supposed to prepare for this since the third chapter, you dummy. Yeah, my bad. I forgot games were about planning chapters beforehand. I thought we were past this Resident Evil Zero bullshit. To defeat him, I just sold everything after I was tired of failing. Like, I didn't die. I just had no ammo and I had no way to kill him. So I bought an RPG and shot him. It was as easy as that. Like, it really defeats the purpose of the fight because, like, you know, it's probably more fun to actually fight him. But what can I do? I'm not doing a knife only run. So, did y'all notice how I haven't said many nice things about this game and I still love it? I'm biased. Favoritism. Favoritism. No, I'm kidding. I like it for the story. Like, story-wise, it was really great. Gameplay-wise, not really. If they ever remake it, I'm sure it'll be better than whatever this was. But yeah. Now, what else can I complain about? Besides the AI being horrible, I think I've said I think I've made up my points. Aside me hating, I've loved Resident Evil 5. It was stressful at times, but sometimes it made me laugh. Like, I made many funny quotes. Okay, let's read this. Oh, never mind. You know what? Getting pounded by Chris Redfield sounds way nicer than hanging out with you. I mean, it is nicer. But like, come on, Sheva. Now you cannot trick me. I'm telling you, I've already been through this. Okay. You're so stupid. Come on, Roger. Stay in there. No, fuck off. Stay in there. Gas bottle. Yeah, I know they're there. Oh, no! Why? No, I don't! No, Sheva! No! No! What the fuck? And well, I enjoyed it. The story was amazing. Chris truly cares for his teammates. Many people died on him, but not this time. Josh, Sheva, Jill, they all lived. And Wesker was put down into the fiery pits of hell, aka the volcano. But wait. I forgot something, didn't I? Oh, right. I didn't answer the question of the video. Is it worth playing in 2025? Yes? No? I think it is worth playing. People have different opinions, and maybe what I've said, you won't feel the same. Maybe you'll love the bosses I hated. Maybe your Sheva isn't useless just like mine. It's all different. My opinion is purely objective. It's my opinion. Your opinion is different. I chose to play Resident Evil 5 because I love the franchise, and it's only fair to play all the games. So that's what I'm doing. Should you play it? Yes. Go for it if you want to. This video isn't to convince you to play it or to not play it. I'm just sharing my point of view. So, if you're considering buying it, I'm just gonna say oh my god, I cannot speak. I'm just gonna say it. Go for it. So, thank you for watching this long rant about the game. I just didn't know what to post, so I decided to do this. It was originally gonna be like a long video of like the streams cut up to each other. Like, what did I say? Like, the streams edited together to make one video of me playing it, but I was like, nah, that's gonna be boring. So if you really made it till the end, thank you. And you can drop the subscribe, and I'll see you next time.